Okay, welcome to this reading vlog. Today's October 3rd. That means that the second book in the Maple Hills series, Icebreaker series, comes out called Wildfire. So excited. I read Icebreaker back in like January when it was like really hyped up. I think it was kind of like before it got really hyped up. I remember seeing like a thing on Instagram of like a line from the book, and I immediately ordered it on Amazon and I read it in January so fast. So I'm about to go into Target, because of course I'm at Target, and buy Icebreaker because they have like a special like exclusive chapter or whatever here at Target. So very excited because I know it's been out at Barnes for a while, but I had COVID last week so I couldn't make the trip up to Barnes, because I definitely would have done that. But yeah, so I'm gonna go buy the book and then we'll get into reading. I'm probably just gonna read like the first few chapters tonight because I have a busy day. I'm like in between classes right now and I just wanted to run in and get it. But yeah, I also have to make a return. I hate doing that, but I'm gonna do it. So I'm so excited. Hey guys, sorry, the air is gonna have to stay on because it's really hot. Unfortunately, even though it's October. I got it! It's so beautiful. But the first thing I noticed is, like I said, I have the indie version of, oh my god, I thought that was like not gonna come off. I have the indie version of Icebreaker, so it's like bigger and different size in this. So now I feel like I have to buy like the published, like the traditionally published version of Icebreaker. But anyways, well, maybe next time I go to Barnes we'll do that. But because like now they're gonna be different heights on my shelf. Anyways, it's so beautiful. I love her covers so much. They're so pretty, so cute. This one is about Russ and Aurora. Russ is the guy from Icebreaker. Isn't he like the younger one who like becomes team captain at the end of the book? I don't know. This reading vlog is gonna be full of spoilers, so because I feel like most people who read this have already read Icebreaker, so I don't know, I'm just gonna go into full spoilers with this because I did a non-spoiler reading vlog of Happy Place back in April, and it's so hard to like do a reading vlog and not do spoilers. So yeah, unfortunately this is gonna be a full spoiler reading vlog, so sorry if you haven't read this, but if you are planning on reading this, come back to this vlog once you've read it. I also got of course I couldn't just buy one book. I also got The Only One Left by Riley Sager. It is hardcover, but I'm like, I feel like I need more hardcovers in my book collection because I have like all paperback. So I got a hardcover and it's a thriller, so because I've been wanting, I think I'm gonna do a reading thrillers video in October, so I needed a few more in my collection. Anyways, I'm gonna go home and eat now, but I will come back to you guys once I start the book. Are you comfortable back there? He's got to adjust the blanket back there. Give him a minute. It's much later now, as you can see, so I'm in bed. My classes are done, work is done, all my homework is done. It's finally time to dive into Wildfire. I'm so excited. I'm just going to read as much as I can, basically till I fall asleep tonight, and then I'll come back with the first update for you guys tomorrow. Hopefully I'll probably just get like the first few chapters read because I'm really tired. Like, Icebreaker was my first 5-star book or 5-star read of the year, and every time I think about it all the time, so I'm so excited that we get the second book in the series. Okay, good night. Yeah, I'm gonna read now. One more side note that I'm actually gonna like not pick up the camera again. Earlier I said I thought Russ was the one who became captain at the end of the last book. It was Henry who becomes captain at the end of the last book. I feel like I always got those two mixed up when I was reading Icebreaker too, so it continues, but now I'm understanding the differences. So this is Russ's book. I hope Henry's book is next. I really want Henry's book. If he's getting a book, he better get one. That's all I'm saying. Okay, it's the next day. I'm on page 50, working my way through it. I read that pretty fast. Like I dove right in. I just absolutely, I don't know what it is about it. I love Hannah Grace's writing so much, and I noticed the same thing with Icebreaker. It's just so easy to get into the story, and like it's not necessarily like super fast paced, but it's very like, she doesn't put in unnecessary details about things and like drags on and on. It just gets right to the point, and it's so good. So I'm right after the part where Russ and Aurora hooked up after the party and she left. He went to the bathroom and she left. And I'm like, girl, why would you leave? But I also get it because it's like, dude, why are you sitting in the bathroom for like so long? But there's also, I got the Target version, which has the extra chapter, which the extra chapter is that chapter, but from his perspective, because it was from her point of view. I feel like, I don't know if I should read it now or after I'm done with the whole book, so I don't want it to like, not that it would spoil anything, but I feel like the reason that he's like not coming out and like sitting in the bathroom like hiding from her is like gonna be revealed and I don't know if I want to like read that now or not. Aurora just got home, and I feel like we're about to get into like them going to camp and like all that stuff, and they both have like family issues. I feel like they both have like father issues I think in this book, so that'll be interesting too, that they can like bond over that. And I saw that this is like a found family book as well, which Icebreaker very much was, and I just love the beginning. I feel like at first I was like, okay, you can read this as a standalone, but I feel like you almost kind of have to read Icebreaker to like get the beginning of this book, like all the references they make, 'cause it's very much like that same gang, and then it like goes off into Russ's own story. But you also like don't have to read Icebreaker before this, but I highly recommend it, so you'll understand like the beginning and like the found family at the beginning of it. I'm just gonna keep reading until I have to go to work later, but I'm on chapter 6, page 54. I'm gonna be real honest, I have not updated you guys in days, and I'm over 200 pages in. I've been so busy with schoolwork and work that I haven't really had much time to read. Like, I thought I was gonna be done with this by now and like be updating you guys this whole time and like everything. Ignore my hair as well, I need to wash it. I don't remember the last thing I updated you guys on, but I'll just try and like go back a little bit. I did end up reading that extra bonus chapter at the end, and where it tells you, basically if you don't have the bonus chapter, it's basically chapter 5 from Russ's POV, and like basically explains like why he was like hiding from her in the bathroom. Basically he was hyping himself up to ask her on a date, and it took him so long that she left. And I'm like, dude, get yourself together, like be so for real. But I think that was just like really funny and like kind of explains his character like very well. Like he's very, not really super anxious, but just very like shy and like not confident in himself. Then at the camp, they got to the camp and they're like, oh, hey, like, it's you, even though I thought we were never gonna see each other again. So it's just like so awkward. Like the first week between them was like awkward, because it's like what do we do? Like we hooked up, but now we're like we're literal co-workers like in the same work like group at this camp. So it was like really awkward, and I just kind of like liked seeing the dynamic between them. But then eventually they like, you know, were like, hey, why'd you leave? And like all that stuff, and they figured that out, which I thought was nice. And I really like how it goes into like family issues with this book. I feel like Hannah Grace did that with Icebreaker a little bit too. It kind of went into like some family dynamic issues, and they both have like similar issues, so they're like very much bonding over that, which I enjoy. And like the whole thing with like the campers, and like they're not allowed to like be together at this camp. There's no staff fraternizing, is that how you say that? Rule at the camp, obviously, and the kids are like suspecting that they're like each other, so that's kind of funny. I'm enjoying it so much, and when I do actually have time to like sit down and read it, I'm reading it so fast. I just need a longer chunk of time to just sit down and get through it. So I have about an hour-ish to go and read before I have to go to class, so I'm gonna do that. Okay, I was saying earlier, I don't like have a guess of what the conflict is gonna be yet, but I feel like they're gonna get caught or something. I don't know, because Russ is like so worried about getting caught and like losing this job, because like you get fired if you get caught like with a coworker. So I feel like that might happen. I don't know, because they're bringing it up like a lot, and that's like his whole thing is like he's so nervous, he needs this job, like he needs this money, and she's like a rich girl, so she doesn't really like care about the money, she just like likes this camp. I don't know, I just have a feeling, that's my guess. But you guys like my setup? My book with my Alani, this reminds me of if you guys watch Destiny Sidwell, she loves these and she got me hooked on these. So got my little lunch set up here. Oscar. So we're gonna read until I have to leave for class in like 10 minutes. Okay guys, amazing news. It's now been a week and a day of this freaking reading vlog, and I really thought I was gonna be done with this book sooner, but it's just because I've been, like I've said a million times, I've been so busy this week with school and work and everything. Today, my one class that I usually have on Wednesdays, was canceled. So now I can just sit here and finish this book finally. I only have about, will you keep it down over there? I only have about 500, Jesus. No, 50 pages left. I'm so excited to finish it. I feel like we're in the home stretch. I feel like for like a split second there, it kind of slowed down for me a little bit, but like we picked back up. Like Hannah Grace never fails me. So I'm on page 320. I just got past the part where both of their parents came to the camp and like they both kind of worked out their issues-ish. That was good. They also did get caught. I knew it. I knew they were gonna get caught, except I thought it was gonna be like a bigger like issue, but the like camp person who caught them was like, whatever, just like don't let me catch you again. So that's nice. So I'm like, I really don't know what's gonna happen in these last 50 pages. Part of it is an epilogue. I don't know, I feel like there's not gonna be a breakup, a third act breakup, because I feel like it would have happened. I'm just gonna sit here and read. I'm not gonna move until I finish this book. It's probably, hopefully it won't take me more than like an hour, so let's do it. I also really wish I was recording. Sorry, this lighting is so not good. I really wish I was recording when I read the part where they got caught, because it was like all of a sudden the door opens. Yeah, the door begins to open before I can shout wait. I was like, oh my god, okay. I just love this author so much. Like, I'm sorry if you think these books are cheesy, but I think they're cute and I'm enjoying my cute little romance book. I love this series. Okay, chapter 33, page 320. Let's go. Oh, they're fighting. They're literally fighting. No, they're about to leave camp and they're fighting. They're about to start fighting. I know. I can already tell what's gonna happen. I was like, it's too late for them to break up. There's this much left. They're probably about to. Okay, she answered his phone when he was in the shower and now he's gonna be pissed. Okay, I can already see what's gonna happen. Guys, this is stressing me out. I'm so stressed. Why? No! Russ, be so for real right now. Rory's trying to be like, I'm here to support you, like, because his dad is like going through addiction and like going through recovery, and she found out before he was ready to tell her. She's like, I could be there for you, and he's like, no, I don't deserve you. I'm like, dude, be so for real. Okay, anyways, there's a little bit more to this chapter though. Let's keep reading page 346. Wait, literally one page later. Okay, hold on. Yes! Oh my god, okay, Rory goes, we're not miscommunicators, Russ. We share our secrets. Exactly. Freaking hate when books have miscommunication in them. Like, just talk about it. And that's exactly what's happening here. Less than a page of like them breaking up, which they didn't actually break up, but less than a page of miscommunication and they're already fixing it. That's how you do it, authors. That's how you do it. 9 years later for the epilogue. Oh my god. Oscar, what do you think about that? What are you looking at? Bro, 9 years. Wait, why do I feel like the epilogue is gonna be them like dropping their kids off at the camp? Technically done with the book, but I'm gonna read the epilogue real quick and then I'll come back to you with my thoughts and if I was correct about the epilogue. Oscar, you're in my way. Let's talk about Wildfire. I'm gonna start the rating. This was a 5-star read for me and I'm so happy because I was so, like, I've been looking forward to this book all year ever since she announced it. I was just hyping this up in my head so much that I was like, I was like scared to be disappointed, but also like I wasn't expecting to be disappointed. So 5 stars from me. I love it. Say what you want about these books and this series and this author. I love them. Like, they're just fun little cute romance books that have like underlying like themes of like heavier topics, and it's just the way that these things are like talked about was just so good. The epilogue, by the way, I was wrong. They don't have kids, which I'm kind of glad because I was like, we're doing like another like kid epilogue thing, but they don't have kids. They just have a lot of pets, and Aurora was opening a bookstore, which I thought was so cute. The bookstore that she's like wanted to open, and they're back like where the camp was in the same town and stuff. So I thought that was like really cute and a perfect way to end it. I kind of like their ending better than the ending in Icebreaker because I just don't love the whole like pregnancy pregnancy thing, but 5 stars for me. I just love the way they talked about, you know, family relations, and like the way that Aurora like actually cut her dad out of her life pretty much, and like because that's what she needed for her life, but then Russ like mended his relationship with his dad, and he came back in the epilogue, and it was just like so good. Like just it shows like different ways that people deal with their family differently, and different like family dynamics, which I thought was really cute, not cute, but like really like nice to read about, and just like, you know, interesting the way that it was like talked about in the book, if that makes sense. I'm really hoping Henry's book is next. Like I just love getting the little like snippets of him all throughout this book and the last book. So yeah, I hope you guys like this reading vlog. I think my, not that anyone cares, but my whole thing was like I upload every Tuesday, blah blah blah, whatever, but I think from now on I'm just gonna kind of upload a video on my channel whenever I feel like it. Like I'm gonna try to do like 1 video a week, but it's gonna be whenever I can get it up, because clearly I'm not very good at sticking to the every Tuesday thing. Thank you for watching just to this point in the video. If you have, like and subscribe if you want more reading vlogs. I have another reading vlog coming out at the end of October where I'm going to be reading thrillers, so look forward to that. Pick up Icebreaker and Wildfire by Hannah Grace, because she's probably one of my favorite authors now. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!